Okay, what the hell, France? So, today's topic is France wanting to ban the abaya, which until I read this article, I didn't know that such a piece of clothing existed. So, first pro tip, if the right wing, the people who want to um, ban human rights from people they don't like are applauding something, then you're probably doing something wrong. Now, apparently, they've banned religious symbols for children, which I wonder if that includes the cross. I wasn't able to find any pictures, but I really wonder if that includes the cross, because if it does, at least they're being at least they're not being hypocritical. But the abaya, the reason I've never heard of it is because it is a it is a clothing. It's a long flowy robe type piece of clothing that Muslim women wear, but it has nothing to do with religion. It's just to point out that they're Muslim. It's not, it doesn't have any religious significance. So it shouldn't fall under their strict, we want to be a secular society. That's the first thing. First point. Secondly, when the holy hell are we going to stop dictating what women can wear? First off, if this was a religious bit of clothing, you've banned headscarves. Now you've banned the abaya. I think they banned burqas. At what point are Muslim women, not going to be allowed out of their houses because you think you're helping? You're not. Because if this is to give women freedom, number one, telling women what they can wear is not freedom. Number two, neither is it freedom if a woman has to choose between going outside and being immodest, or having probably the shit beaten out of her by husband, boyfriend, father, because she's being immodest, or not being able, or wearing what the family wants her to wear, and being banned from society. How this is not helpful to women who are being forced to wear these garments. But that's not what what's happening with the abaya. Women are choosing to wear the abaya. Now, regardless of what you think of the fashion and whether you would wear it yourself, is immaterial. There are plenty of trends that I would never participate in. Like, even when I was thin, when I was young and thin, I would never in a million years wear a bikini. But that has nothing to do with religion or upbringing. I just don't feel comfortable. Women should be allowed to wear what they want to wear. And it is not up to other people to decide that because you wouldn't do that, that somehow she must not want to wear this either and it's being forced upon her. That is not for you to say. Unless she says the words, oh, I do not want to wear this, but I am being forced to wear this. That, until she says those words, then you have no right to decide for her that this is something that not only should she not be allowed to wear it, we're going to ban it. Because we're freeing women from the shackles of being forced to wear certain garments. Okay, what if she likes it? I mean, again, the abaya is just a dress. It's not something that has religious significance. But because it points out that she's Muslim, that's probably the reason why this is banned, because we can't have someone even giving an inkling that of religion. Now, I understand that France wants to be a secular country. I applaud that. However, secular does not mean no religion. It does not mean that religion is completely banned from public life. It just means that you're not catering to say religious law, like oh, this religion says that you shouldn't eat this, or that you should wear modest clothing, or whatever the religious law is. Secularism is just saying that fine, that's your religion, that's for you to deal with. You can't force other people to follow that religion. It does not mean that religion should not exist. Because I'm pretty sure that they still have mosques, they still have churches. So basically, on your way to mosque or temple or to church, you can't look like you're going there, because damn, a lot of women in the South would be screwed. I mean, at least in this country, in the United States, people wear their Sunday best. They dress up and they go to church, or, go to mosque, go to temple. Well, obviously that wouldn't be on Sunday, but the expression is you're wearing your Sunday best. So I fail to see. I mean, obviously, when you're wearing your Sunday best, you don't necessarily scream that you're a Christian, because people do dress up for other reasons. But I fail to see why you cannot express that you are a certain religion, as long as you don't expect others to cater to that. You don't expect others to agree with you. I don't see how this is being secular. This is the reason why the right wingers are losing their shit over atheists, because they think secular means religion is underground. Nobody knows your religion, nobody talks about religion. I mean, I don't see how that's secular. Secular just means that you do not force your religion on other people. It doesn't mean that your religion shouldn't exist. And like I said, women should not be told what to wear. They shouldn't be forced to wear religious garments, but they shouldn't be forced to not wear them either. They get to decide. So I really, really wish people would just accept that women are people who can think for themselves, and they should be allowed to wear what they want. I mean, nobody's going to the Amish community in this country and forcing the women to show skin, wear bikinis at the beach, which they probably wouldn't go to anyway. Nobody's forcing that. So why are we forcing Muslim women to dress a certain way? Well, I mean, I just don't see how this is helpful. I pointed out the reasons. It's not helpful for the women. You're just stigmatizing Muslim women, and you're just doing the sexist bullshit of telling women what to do. So this is not good for women in any regard. Because what, you're afraid that a woman is going to hide a bomb under there? I'm sorry. There are dresses out there that has nothing to do with Islam that you could, hide a bomb. So what, we're going to just ban any dress that looks like it could hide anything besides a woman's body? It just makes zero sense. Women should be able to go out and feel comfortable. And again, if you're concerned that women are being forced to wear these garments, then you should talk to that particular woman and try and help them out of a bad situation if that is true. Banning these garments is going to do none of that. All it's going to do is force women to stay inside if they are in a position where they're being forced to wear certain things. It's not going to help them in any way, shape, or form. Let's see. Let me see if I have a picture of the abaya. Okay, let me turn. So this is the abaya. As you can see, there is absolutely nothing wrong. It looks like something you would wear in the 80s. It's just very bizarre that this would be banned. Anyway, I just do not understand why France is doing this. Especially since Sikhs exist. Let's see, they wear turbans, they I don't know if they're allowed to carry their ceremonial swords, but they wear turbans, I think they have long beards. Are you banning them from wearing turbans? No. Well, why are you... granted, they have a growing Muslim population, but why are you making them hateful towards you? You say you don't want terrorism, but you're doing everything in your power to make Muslim countries hate you because you are forcing them to become Western, I guess? And it's the case of the abaya. It's not religious, it's just that women want to wear something that they can look and identify other women as being Muslim. I fail to see why that's a problem. Just as I don't care if you wear a cross around your neck. It tells me who you are. And I can decide whether I want to engage with you or stay the hell away from you. Same thing with the Muslim, with this garment, with burqas, with hijabs. Everyone can make that decision for themselves. Do I want to get to know this person because of their religion? Because I know that they're Christian or Muslim or Jewish or Sikh. That is up to every individual. They're not oppressing you. They're not saying you must believe what I believe. They're not saying we want special laws, because this is just a piece of clothing. They're not, even though this is something that should be done. But they're not forcing the government to have their mosques announce prayer time, even though churches do. But they're not asking for that. This is just them wanting to wear a piece of clothing that looks like a dress. If they want to wear that, let them. And if it's because they want to identify as Muslim or Middle Eastern or however, whatever the identity is they want to project, fine, let them. That forcing them to not wear anything religious is not secularism. That's communism. So, I think I've exhausted this topic. So I will see you guys in the next video.